Okay, so let's try this again. There we go. Now you're working properly. That was weird. For whatever reason, it wouldn't capture the thing, and it was like overloading my encoder, which never happens, so I don't know what the fuck that was going on there. So, let's put this back on. Thank you. Also, Din, thank you so much for the 21 months. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let me fix this. There we go. I think May needs to find might need to find someone else to request a visit. She needs another agent she can get in there, but alright. Where are you? There you are. Alright, Dan, get some good rest. Hey, Vale. Oh, whoa. Whoop. Oh, well.
Sees her again and talks to her.
We could. That's the thing. We probably could start. We have enough people to start, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Oh my god. The fucking Halsifa.
You know what?
Start getting
I'm
in.
gonna go
Where are we going?
stand in the corner now.
Let's go to the bedroom, honey. Let's go to our room.
We're going to room? Okay.
The come up boys.
What the f-
Come up boys.
haven't heard it in forever, man.
Come up boys. We're done here.
What the
boys, we're done here.
fucking shit, you two? Oh my god.
Don't die.
Hey, Mugs. Okay. Alright, Alrighty. Let's go a little over here. I like how I'm playing this song and I probably should be playing her other song, but you know what? Fuck it. We'll do that later. Right then. Deciding to play by yourself?
I didn't know how fast people would be getting up, so I figured I'd get some practice in before people got up. But if you want to just straight up play,
Sure, why not? How are you doing?
so far so good. Can't complain.
That's good.
Just usual studying and chilling and going from there.
I know that feeling quite well.
At least I'll be able to get off the station tomorrow with the Millennium thing.
I saw the message about it, but part of me feels a little uneasy to attend something like that right now.
Any particular reason? Like it's just like a health spa thing.
Just some concerns I've been hearing from a few people. So
Yeah, people seem uneasy, and I don't know 100% why. Like he's just like a council businessman, as far as I'm aware.
I don't know, but it's also when I see something like that being talked about, I want to be. Wow, I actually did make that in. Oh, impressive. I want to be sure, right? I have. Well,
Any reservations?
among other things. It's.
Fair enough.
Well,
Well,
I
guess
have
that's
my
what
home to look out for.
He's just doing this.
Hmm.
I think he's just using us as like test dummies type of thing. Like this place isn't open yet. We're just the beta testers or whatnot.
Maybe. Still, it's a little concerning to say the least. But I hope those that do go have a enjoyable time, and who knows, perhaps I will. Well, I will await what people say afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That scares me. Hello, C4.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
am existing perpetually. In other words, I'm okay. I'm alright.
Glad to hear it. That is precarious.
Very.
You know, I gotta say, you ever notice how weird it is that it feels like in like most social establishments there's pool?
I wouldn't
And I
know.
don't mean that as in like the local bars and stuff. Oh. There's a lot of pool.
How did you not hit the... You know, that's impressive.
Did you pray to your God? Tell me you prayed. Tell me. Come on. Be real with
I
me.
didn't necessarily.
That
I
blessing.
didn't. But he does watch over me, so I'll take it when I can get it.
See? Told you. So,
Right.
the
Now
blessing
how
of,
do I nail this?
accuracy? I don't know.
Well, nothing for it, I guess.
Hey, good hit.
Yeah. It'll do.
Got the 8-ball away.
Yeah. There was no way I was going to be able to hit my own, so...
Would you call yourself a mage?
Sorceress perhaps might be the better term, although I've heard both.
Sorceress. Okay. So if sorceress and a paladin are playing pool,
Sounds like
this has to be the
sounds like
start to a joke.
Yeah, this
Has
sounds
to
like
be.
the start to a joke.
That's what I was thinking, right? I was just like, this has to be the start to a joke. Has to be.
I've never found a set classification for myself. I do a fair bit of things.
Okay, cool.
So I guess if it makes it easier for people, sorceress would probably be the easiest.
Understood.
Oh, knocked your ball in
It did.
and set you up for a good game.
Well,
Possibly.
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 Yeah, you got that ball nice up against the wall. That's gonna be a little bit of a rough one.
Close. Very close.
See?
I guess if you want...
every single ball you got. Oh,
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, if you want to give I guess, a particular title, the one that has been bestowed upon me would be Caretaker. But I guess Protector could also work too.
Might as well use it.
I do. Well played.
Should've prayed harder.
Well played.
Well played indeed. If my god allows me to lose at pool and protect my friends, I'll take it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I got you.
Protecting others is always a noble thing.
Indeed.
Wish I had a god to support me.
You don't
Jesus, I could
necessarily
fucking
have
use
to
it
have a
sometimes.
deity.
It'd be nice. I mean, I put a couple of the Greek gods of the sky and the wind on my aircraft. Figured that might help a little bit. Sometimes I swear to God they're against me. How dare you bring this rancid metal bird upon my pristine skies? Die. I'm like, no, I don't wanna. It's always hurricanes. Swear. But then again, I mean, the world that we mostly work on, being that where Zephyr is stationed at, they've got it all kinds of fucked at this point. Pollution out the fucking wazoo. You should see the fucking contamination errors I get sometimes that I'm flying in those skies.
I can't imagine. Still have yet to visit Sophia
preset
proper.
parameters?
Hmm.
Oh, good. I have preset parameters in my aircraft. One of them is set up for if I'm flying over mines. That's the one that keeps going off.
That's a little worrying.
Yeah, you realize how much pollution that actually is? We're talking insane levels.
Hmm.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
He's very tired.
So far,
It's-
so
He's
good.
sleep deprived. He's gonna pass out the moment he hits the couch.
That's not true.
Why are you sleep deprived?
No idea.
He's not,
what
I'm
you're
messing with him.
talking about.
So who's your new friend,
What
Andrew?
did you do?
I might be sleep deprived. You don't know.
Hold on, I can tell. Hold up. Maybe an hour or two would probably, pick you up a little bit more. Probably, yeah.
That's fine.
I wish I
You
didn't
know, I've
need
read
sleep.
up that there's literally not a single good excuse for sleep deprivation.
Yeah, well, I have a good one.
What's your good excuse?
There's no way you're about to say what I think you're about to say. There's
Mom,
no
cover your
way.
ears.
There's no way.
Uh-huh.
There's no way.
Anything to do
Really?
with that guest that you have on board?
Oh, you know.
I'm happy for you, man. Good job.
Mm, I see.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I would be too.
To each their own.
Sariel sounds fucking good, actually.
Ugh. Lord. I have not had the time even for like a relationship at this point. When I really think about it, I've given myself no time for any stuff like that at this point.
No offense.
Yeah.
I just haven't been that lucky.
He's not even paying attention.
Oh, you're bound to get someone, dude. You're a nice guy. Genuinely.
Yeah,
Not
true.
enough of that out there.
Hasn't
Telling you,
worked yet,
hey.
but we'll see.
Well, yeah. Well, that just means that you're not getting a bunch of like one-night stands and a bunch of like what do you call it? Relationship-based mistakes, right? You're getting to skip all of those, and instead, when you find someone, it'll be someone who genuinely cares and loves you. You get to avoid all the extra pain that I guess I shouldn't say rest of us, because I'm damn sure not in that party, but all the rest of the people normally tend to go through. I'd be honored.
Fair enough. Ugh.
As my mentor has taught me, life is about patience, and patience is a game of waiting, but a game of searching.
You're fucking mental. What
Hmm?
kind of kung fu wisdom is that?
I was about to say,
Yeah,
what
the
the fuck you
lion
doing
was the.
today?
The lion was actually the one who gave me that one. And to be fair, he's been teaching me a lot about karate. It's been really helpful. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy who sounds like this.
Yeah, yes, he does sound like that, but he genuinely has a lot of good shit to say. And to be fair, Butch has given me a lot of good info too. Juno as well, pretty much everyone.
That's good.
I have many mentors. To be fair, I haven't had one teacher who specifically has wanted to like teach me. Normally I have to go to them, but not really complaining. Forces me to socialize.
Helps you to learn from other people as well. Not just from one person.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Although unfortunately, the amount of like overwork my brain goes through when I'm trying to process the concepts of wrestling, followed by the patience of martial arts, followed by the brute roughness of just street brawling, followed by a
Have you
Roman.
thought about, like, sticking of a style? Like, you know,
A Roman.
doing that?
Well, Juno said that how did they word it? A practitioner chooses a art and sticks with it. Someone who is passionate about the art of fighting makes their own style. So I'm learning all I can and piecing it together. To be fair, I have a concept that I really like, a good mix of the two, right? The grappling of wrestling, but followed by the focused strength of martial arts and the strength that comes behind being that brute street brawler. You just put the concepts together and work them into a flowing... Where's my tab? Flowing river like that of the Nile. It's the 5 circles. It's a really good book on martial arts, actually.
I just punched that.
It's how I learned to stop running during combat. It's really, really ineffective. And it tires you out way too much. Unless, of course, you know, you're on like a battlefield or something, but like 1v1s, you actually want to walk purposely.
Out of curiosity, C4, I know you like to practice and such. Would you perhaps like to go against me at some point?
It's fucking awesome. Mom, are you still
No
I
magic.
have to dodge lasers.
It's not okay.
No magic. Hand to hand.
It's fine if you want to. I do need to practice.
I'll leave that
And I
up
like
to
to
you.
punch up. I gotcha. Sure.
Suck,
Dagu's on a little bit. I'll see why
suck
not.
earlier, but I haven't seen him since they go to the training room.
Gonna first try and enjoy a little bit of time out of the fucking office over there.
Fair enough. That's like me, except I'm enjoying time away from my home. So, and my caretaking duties.
Understandable. What's your home like? You gotta come here to avoid it.
I don't come here to avoid it, no. I come here to interact with all of you. To get to know you all better. To learn. For after all, we are working
Okay.
together, so it is useful to understand what those around me do, what they cannot do, and how I might best support them in that way.
Okay, I gotcha. But that don't answer my question though. What's your home like? If you don't mind me asking.
How is the best way to describe Elysion?
Wait, Elysium?
Not
That
Elysium.
sounds familiar.
Not Elysium. Elysion. Elysium is the
Oh,
higher
that's
plane.
gonna be gonna be difficult.
So I found out, but such is the way of things. Elysium is the
Elysion.
yes. Elysium is the higher plane. Elysion is my home. Is the world I call home.
Okay.
So
I knew eventually those mystical names would start catching up with each other. Alright, cool.
if you think about it, Elysion is often used as a world of creation.
Oh. That's a pretty big deal.
A little less so than you think in this sense. But to best describe my home, it is a beautiful verdant world. Lands that stretched on forever, skies one that can drown in. Nature, silent and strong. It is home for me and those who come and visit. My refuge.
Sounds like a nice place to fly on.
A dragonback especially.
Nope, I already learned how to fly an airship. Nope, I'm not learning another one.
You wouldn't have to learn too much, it's just more of being able to hold on more than anything.
God. If I learn any more ways to fly, I think eventually people are gonna think I'm a maniac.
But yes, it is my home. It is hard to...
Yeah, I know. You were really distracted right
Words are hard to describe it.
I,
So I try the best that I can, but
I'm trying.
sometimes seeing
now.
is
You're
better
doing your best.
to describe than words.
I get that. I get that in more ways than you know. That's why, like, describing space is always so complicated. Like, realistically, yeah, it's just kind of like a black void, but then sometimes it's like you suddenly walk into an art gallery. Except a lot of that art can very much kill you if you're not careful, so it's very pretty from a distance.
Hmm. There
better stop
are
being
very few
distracted.
hazards on my world. It's more so the creatures that also share it with us. The dragons being one
No,
of
you
them.
better stop being distracted.
But they do not
Dragons
cause...
would be a big one.
Coming up.
These are dragons who are more so of ones seeking to flee from being hunted themselves. They seek peace for themselves. They do not seek to cause conflict. Sometimes they might cause conflict with each other because territory boundaries and such. But the main rule within Elysian, do not seek to cause conflict. Otherwise, you may not
Are
be...
you?
Were you sad?
Are you a dragon?
Was, and you should, yeah,
I just noticed those are scales, aren't they?
Don't fight it, Andrew. I'm doing you a favor.
I am what my siblings and I call a dragon elf.
Don't be sad. I'm here now.
Dragon elf?
What the fuck is
Yes.
Man, why the hell y'all got cool shit? God damn it.
We...
That's awesome. That's cool. All right. I'm sure there's a past behind it, but in my eye, I was about to say eyes. My eye, that's cool as hell.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is... We do not know much about,
Oh my god.
I wasn't already? Damn.
what we are. We still are learning that ourselves. There are very few of us,
Yeah.
at least from home.
I've played like 17 games with you since I got here. I don't want to anymore.
But yes, to put it simply, half dragon, half elf.
I have to go 18 and 0.
Understood.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Well, that's fucking awesome.
He'd be like, you know, it's kind of boring.
So I know it's like a really basic way of saying that, but just it sounds cool.
Well, I'm glad that you like that then.
Well, to be fair, I'm a very simple man whenever it comes to these things.
Fair enough.
Oh damn! Fucking everyone evac'd over to the kitchen.
I noticed.
May as well see what they're cooking. Well, screw it.
Sure, why not?
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Hmm.
That kid over there's Malleus's. Careful what you say.
I see. Something to be overly concerned about, or...
Just be careful what you say about ages stuff. You know what I mean?
Understood. I will do my best to do so. Why did I not add this song to my playlist? Hello? That should be also be in here.
Watch it do the bend thing. Watch it do the bend thing.
That's one version of a paladin type of thing. Yeah, I get that's one
You
interpretation.
see that right? That shit's crazy.
Peel off the paper.
Say this again.
And then you eat the top.
Hello?
I thought you were about to say you eat the paper.
Hello again. It's good to see you.
Dig the traditional garb?
We're close.
Oh, are you like a swine?
Shrine.
What if I just take you?
Technically hindering.
Wow, anime, you've helped me once in my life. Thank you.
Understood. Well,
They look quite lovely on
it
you.
quandary.
Yeah, it suits you.
Quandary.
It's good to see the both of you.
I like Andrew's question is relationship.
Good to see you too.
Was work alright?
Seems good to you.
Furball.
No, I don't like double stuffed Oreos. I don't really like the frosting in Oreos.
Does the thing have fur?
It's like a.
Couple got married earlier this week.
How do you?
It's definitely a
Ooh,
substance.
hey Charles.
Very nice.
Cool.
Like gum.
Yeah, like it has form, but
Decided to bring it home since our washing machine is.
can I pet it?
One piece of paper.
But that's not to just wait.
I'm not
Hmm.
touching it anymore.
I need to put these in the fridge.
Understood.
I have
Yeah, got it.
Some brought cookies if you wish.
Oh no.
Well, now you know.
Interesting feel.
How are you?
Hey, Dad.
Doing alright.
Howdy.
Hey, Grunkle Soup.
There you go, man. You've been doing well, acclimating.
I'm
Doing fine. I keep forgetting where the trash can is, and I keep sometimes knocking on the wrong room that isn't Andrew's.
I see I have two people looking at me strangely.
That is the
Okay,
exact
wait a minute.
response I wanted.
Yeah.
Who
By the
do
way.
who do I
Yeah,
address
that's
first?
bright, but yeah, no.
Now I'm staring at you strangely.
Cool.
Whoever you want to, Charles, you know, basic forms of
Yeah.
communication. Hi, everyone.
And
Good to
then
see you
we,
all.
Excuse me.
You know, like,
see for
then
it.
we got
John, you'll never know if I look at you strangely.
Hi, Alma. How are you doing? Hi.
Advantage.
How you doing, little guy?
And you're facing me at the moment.
Side eyes, no one cares.
Yeah, I was like, why are you so tall?
I understood all of that.
I could almost like kiss you and you were like up here. Usually I'm like, way down here.
Who's kissing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't ask who's kissing. Just let them do their
Okay.
thing. Let them do their thing.
She knows me. Ah, can't get enough.
I do.
Holy shit.
Fair enough.
None of our business.
Hi, Luthen.
All I hear
What's
is a
up?
small, cute thing
we
saying,
kissing?
I'm going along with it. Who kisses?
Who's kissing who?
Who's
I think they're
kissing?
talking about you and
Kissing.
Zach,
I
right?
was gonna kiss him, and then he made fun of me for being short.
Hmm.
Don't be romance in the workplace.
Fuck. Oh, shit. He fucking, like, recoiled back. No, you're fine. You just got me off guard.
Unless you're very
Everything all right?
careful.
Oh. I guess so.
Oni, can I have a kiss?
Everything all right with y'all?
Inside of.
How you doing, Charles?
I'm doing well enough, I
It's
guess.
very soft.
Trying to see why Zoc was
imagine.
being a incarnate beast.
I don't know. Don't know him well enough to answer that.
Wait,
That sounds pretty
You wanna
where did
kiss me?
Andrew go? I've lost my boyfriend.
That way, I think.
Oh no. Oh, thank God. I panic. Where else?
Ah, thank you.
Okay.
I panic in these situations.
Huh? Sure. Go right ahead. Thank you very much.
I imagine it to be like when a bunny is trying to give you kisses.
Sure.
Well, today wasn't starting bad. It was actually starting pretty decent, but sure, I'll take serotonin.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And how are you doing, Luthen?
I'm doing good. Just eating some
Yeah,
cornflakes.
what's up?
Hmm.
There's cupcakes behind
about
you
you?
that were
Doing
brought,
well.
so.
Sariel.
Sariel.
You do too.
Sariel, right.
Oh, thank you. Tighten my bandages all nice and good today.
You know, we fought and trained, and I almost won, and then I forgot to ask you your name. So I had to get it from someone else.
Fair enough. And how is your training
consistent,
going,
man.
by the way? I'm curious.
It is going well, I think.
What are they teaching you?
Zoc gave me good compliments. Mostly hand-to-hand. They are thinking of some sort of weapon I should acquire. Some shtick, you know.
Are they focusing on martial arts or like a fighting style? Anything specific?
No specific style yet. Well, no, I take that back. Sort of boxing at first, hand-to-hand.
Oh. Juno taught me that it's a really good idea to try to make your own style by learning from a lot of others. Great example, I'm learning from a wrestler, someone who's teaching me karate, street brawler, a flying Roman dude.
Oh, a blend of all martial arts into your own art form.
Yeah, I find something that makes you most comfortable. Normally, if you tend to stick yourself into one category, you also stick yourself into 1,000 ways to be countered. So if you make something that's your own, it becomes your own. People have to learn entirely how to fight you.
Indeed.
You pick something that's a good base. For me, karate seems to be a pretty good base. And then you mix it up. For instance, for them, a lot of the grappling's very strict, it's very tight. You keep your arms close and everything. But I've mixed in a bit of wrestling to help out with the fluid movements and whatnot, and it's kind of given me a lot of new options.
Give me, any of you can answer this. What's like a typical mission Aegis goes on? And what is sort of the dangers you will face?
I'm curious on that as well, to be honest.
It's rough.
It runs the gamut, that's the thing. It can run anything from search and rescue to item retrieval to just simple gathering of materials type of thing. It all just depends.
How about this? Main focus of missions is never to kill. Even on missions where we're going up against opposition who we probably have to kill, the main focus is to minimize harm, as well as to the general vicinity. So most of our missions, your main focus should be less about how much can I destroy and how little can I destroy. So in terms of a fighting style, if you wanted it to be incorporated around Aegis, a good idea would be something that's meant to disarm, knock down the opponents, take them out of the fight faster, but not in a lethal manner.
I see.
Great example. One of the things I'm learning a lot in karate is pressure points. You've got some sharp claws. I don't know if you know this or not, but one of those plucking a nerve would cause someone to shock down pretty quickly. Might not be a bad idea to learn.
I do that as well, to be fair.
Where it was like this
I am not
top-tier
surprised.
hitman. And all he did was to incapacitate someone was grab their, like, nerve in their thumb, and he threatened them if he pressed down even harder, they would shit themselves. And I was like, no way.
Okay. I hear an actual practical one, and don't worry, I'm not gonna actually do it. Don't worry. But right here,
chokehold me again.
You're good. You're good. I'm sorry that happened. All right. Bad day for me.
Again?
We're goofing. I apologize, genuinely. But, genuinely, so, right here, right next to the neck, kind of like right in between here, you'll notice there's a good bit of flesh, right where the actual shoulder bone is. If you squeeze down and press backwards, most people, outside of a couple people who over obnoxiously work out their neck muscles, will flinch backwards and be caught off guard. It's a shock to the nerves, which runs through your entire body, which is why hitting nerves can be a really good option. So if you're coming up behind someone, pinch the nerve, pull back, one arm, around the neck, down. And you can knock down most people without even needing much strength. Then all you have to do is just catch their neck in the crook of your elbow, and then pull back. Takes out an opponent, doesn't actually commit any massive harm, and worst comes to worst, they'll just have to deal with probably a couple nightmares of a feline white menace clawing out of the fog and knocking them out before they can even do anything. Sounds like some cool shit you're about.
They called me Blood in the Snow back home.
I'm going to trust you on that.
Because you hurt yourself or others?
No. I was quite a formidable hunter at a young age. Then I gave it up and ran away.
Fair enough.
Can I ask where you came from? Genuinely?
I came from the north. Near
Anywhere specific?
They call it a dark zone. They're kind of ancient, lost in their ways, not up to speed with the times. Most of the villages and kingdoms up there are that way. Mine's a little tribe off in the cliffs.
So, how did you end up in Zafira of all places?
Oh, I wasn't in Zafira. I've actually never been to that place, though I've heard a lot about it. This group found me, or I found them, depending, in a tourist town, little south from the Northern Territories.
What were you doing there? I'm guessing probably not touring?
Excellent place to live. A lot of kind of naive tourists go there, you know? On vacation. Perfect people to befriend.
I see.
I guess whatever you did in your past doesn't matter to here, but we get it. It's fine. You don't have to lie about it.
It is a lovely city, though. I recommend it.
Right. Okay. Also, did I hear you were gonna become a recruit?
That is Nitro's plan, though I don't think I'm ready to even be interviewed. I think I need to be useful.
Hoping to expose him to a lot of potential things that could work for him for his own combat.
Well,
maybe just from watching all of you.
Well, maybe we're looking at it wrong. Maybe we should focus on just generalized talents. I mean, they're focusing on combat, which, hey, it's important, but to be fair, I was a pretty prominent employee, and not because I was a good fighter, I was a good pilot. It wasn't until now that I got kind of decent at throwing punches. Do you have any... I mean, I know one of your bigger talents is obviously a bit of sleight of hand, if I'm correct. I mean, you made it for a while off of nothing more than just a couple tourists. That's a pretty big deal.
That's why we figured hand-to-hand, finesse weapons, claws, and orcs.
Oh, right, but I mean, maybe we look at something non-combat oriented, at least to get you to start. That way you're getting a consistent paycheck. You know, like,
if they're good at sleight of hand and stealth, scouting, they could be useful as a scout of some sort, getting information and whatnot.
He is very speedy.
True.
He could get in and out very quickly.
Very true.
Actually, better question. Are you wanting to join Aegis, though? I guess there's been a lot of talk about you becoming one, but I've never actually heard you say that you wanted to.
I was threatened with the lifetime of jail if I didn't come with them and work. So I would prefer to be employed.
Alma, is that true? That feels like extortion or blackmail.
The way I interpret it was more so his crimes would be released to the authorities. Especially one on someone's life.
They might have caught me stealing from a museum.
You can ask Day directly.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Feels kind of wrong. Was he basically threatened with releasing all of his crimes, or else he joins us and learns to be a good guy? Did I hear that right?
Him?
Yeah.
Yes, him.
Yeah. Well,
There's a lot of
he's
him in
basically
there.
a kid that's down on his luck and didn't know what to fucking do. And so, did the whole stealing to get by.
Well,
Now-
if that's the case, then shouldn't we have gotten him somewhere for help instead of, I don't know, like...
This is Nitro's plan. Nitro sees potential in him.
Fair enough.
So he's here.
Yes, just it feels kind of. I don't know. Look, man. If you ever feel like this is like not your thing, or like you don't want to, no one will
Oh,
force
we're not
you.
forcing him to stay here. He knows that already. He's choosing to stay here, as far as I know. He could have left a long time ago.
Yeah, but isn't the other option all
Wait,
of
really?
his stuff gets released?
What the fuck, you stupid bitch?
What the? Calm down.
No, what? You calm down.
Nitro told me that he would bury me in prison if I didn't go with him.
Oh, never mind. Apparently you're dead. Never mind. I mean, to be fair, it's either prison or here. Would you rather go to prison? Would you rather do time?
Well,
Exactly.
there's community service. There's a lot of other things you could do if you wanted. Look, man. Genuinely, if anyone's forcing you to be here, we can inform Hybris and just get you to somewhere where you can just get mental health or a home, maybe. Like, it feels wrong forcing you to be here.
I do remember Nitro saying that you don't have to stay here. You can leave. You don't have to be part of this. He's only keeping you here because he wants to help you. So he can train you. And so that you can do better in society. Something like that. I don't entirely remember.
I do recall him. Yeah, I do recall him saying that.
Exactly.
Well, he did a wonderful speech where he said I had a purpose and it might be superhero agent work up here. And, that sounded actually very cool.
I don't think
And
he
you're
said the
very cool.
superhero agent work.
But, something like that.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Which I think is
And I
a spiral
decided
telephone
to
from this point.
It kind of does. Well, you know what? I'm gonna trust that no one's got you here handcuffed or anything. You're.
No
you're
one
here
has
'cause
a
you
man
choose-
okay.
Metaphors on that one. I apologize, but just look, man. If at any point you feel like combat just isn't your thing, and to be fair, I get it. It's rough. It's even really rough for me constantly. There's plenty of other things we could teach you to do. I mean, there's so many people here with different crafts and talents that if you find something you'd rather do, I mean, being an agent isn't just about fighting and blowing up stuff. It's about helping people. Genuinely. Just take your time with it. If you feel like you're ever looking for a direction, I mean, I'm always searching for my own direction. We could look together.
I would love that. Well, sort of. Zark is doing that, and Nitro, and Alma, and Dane. Luke here I just met. And, well, everyone, really. You're all kind of...
You can get help from many others.
Cool. You know, awesome superheroes, even if you may not call yourselves that. But coming from a normal citizen of the planet, I would title you all superheroes.
Yeah, I'm like
would.
just noticing that me and him we're at like the same level in terms of me looking at everyone like they were literally superpowered. Wow. Okay. You know what? We are not far off.
Good that he gets
We are really
exposure
not far
to
off.
other people in that sense, then.
To be fair, I feel you, man. Sometimes it's crazy when like you like go to training and you see everyone shooting lightning and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm barely able to keep up as
We'll
it
be
is.
right back. Don't do anything. But actually, hold on. What's in your pockets? Let me see your pockets.
We said hello to Penny first. This is your place. From my perspective, I'm
Gummy
hoping
bears.
that his exposure to people will figure out what type
Are they
of
good?
person he wants to be in society.
I love them.
So basically watching us.
I'll get you more, okay?
I'll get you a big bag
gotcha.
of gummy bears.
It's alright, just
I learned better from watching you.
I'm still
Deal.
short stack, aren't I?
Gotcha.
Really?
Of course. It would not change the gift you have given us.
Much like how I'm still listed as Hey Sexy.
Indeed.
I have some information. I'm sorry.
Are we gonna talk?
That
Are we
was
gonna
weird.
talk about Kanto again?
We make sure to greet.
If you ever want to, I'm a medic here, so he's one of our agents. He also works down in Saphira. He's one of our head medics type of deal. So
Of our head medics, haven't seen him in weeks.
If you also need help with medic
I'm
as well,
also-
I can also help in that regard.
same here. I'm a medic myself, so I'm one of the field medics here. So if you ever wanted to learn, first aid or any medical work, let me know and I can maybe teach you something.
Ooh. I never imagined
Could
myself
always use a co-pilot.
medic.
From your higher point of view.
Piloting sounds awesome.
Also
I don't have a
very
license.
scary. Yeah, we'd have to work on that first. But at the very least, I mean, if you ever wanted to, I could give you a taste of it. Don't worry, I would fly at respectable speeds, not anything that would drive you crazy.
I would love that, C4.
Yeah, sure, just to give you a taste of it. If it's something that you like, maybe we could, run you through some classes. I do have a mentor's license, so technically I can actually give you lessons.
You have been nothing but kind
Really?
to us, Miss Penny.
Yeah, it was a rough experience. They really did not like the fact that I wanted my picture to be taken with the bandages on. There's a whole thing about legal documentation and stuff, so it's with the bandages off. But well,
I mean, if you like sitting at a table and having tea with other people, yeah.
We do.
I like both ideas. Maybe my talents fall under either or.
Maybe.
Like I said, you're young enough to be a blank slate. I'm sure you can learn lots of different skills, find what works for you, and lean into it.
Indeed. You just have to put the effort in to
The
learn.
biggest thing. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of your biggest thing. Juno actually really punched hard to engrave that into both literally and metaphorically, but
No, it was a wheelchair.
to get that into my head that you have to want it. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, and not just fighting, right? But it has to be something that really pulls you in, and genuinely from like just without anyone saying anything. It's just what matters to you most. If it's survival, survival. If it's about getting that next adrenaline-filled race, that adrenaline-filled race, everyone's got something. You just gotta find it. And when it hits true, it hits true. You know what I mean? Flame in your heart, that inspiration that makes you wake up in the morning, that makes you push for that extra push-up, that extra pull-up, means something to you. You'll know what it is when it's there. It'll probably feel stupid to you at first, honestly, and you'll probably not want to tell anybody, but for the love of God, tell people.
Or it'll
Even if it
scare
sounds
you.
Silly.
Or it will scare you.
Scare the shit out of you.
It did for me.
What will?
Maybe something,
When you find something that
This is just work.
resonates with you, something that appeals to you, you'll see it, or may be thrust upon you. Who knows? But it can scare you. It did for me. I did not expect to be where I am now. Not necessarily here at Aegis,
Oh, I see.
but in my role as a caretaker.
You know what your passion is?
I do.
A caretaker.
Yes. I help many others on my home that come and visit.
I mean, also probably the shoulders
Hmm.
A refuge.
Interesting.
In 9 decades did I never expect to do that. And yet here I am, doing it.
Hit you out of left field, huh?
Very much so. Very much so.
Piloting scared the hell out of me. Genuinely. First time I ever saw a stunt pilot, I just thought it was terrifying. But I wanted to watch another one. And then I wanted to watch another one. Then I wanted to watch YouTube videos about how planes were put together. Then I wanted to learn more about how they flew. But every time I saw someone flying, it scared me. But I kept wanting to see more. So one day I just pushed my fears down, and 16-year-old kid had my dad pay for me a little one of the little tickets where I got to ride in the back seat. I loved it. I wouldn't give that day up a million times over. I was screaming, and I think I might have pissed my pants, but it's a good memory. You know, it's a day that I looked at my fears in the face, and I pushed through them, and I never left that course ever since.
Exactly.
You were 16 when you started to train to become a pilot?
Train. I was 16 when I was pouring down YouTube videos and trying my best. But yeah, first time I ever actually flew was when I was 17 years old. They said I was a natural. Then I lost my license when I was 18, but that's because I tried to do a flip in a carrier. Not a good idea. I wanted to prove a point, and you know what? I did that flip.
Did you
Did
you do it? Oh, I was going to say, hell yeah.
I did, but it slammed right through a billboard. Crash landing went well.
Huh.
But that's actually how I got noticed. And then from there, it's everything. And yeah, there are things that are tough. I mean, I wish things were different. I do. But at the same time, make them my own. Life has a lot of suffering. It has a lot of pain, a lot of mistakes, a lot of things you regret. But that's good. Because if you regret it, that means it meant something to you. It mattered. That your life matters. You learn from it, and you do better next time. And if you fuck up again, you do better the next time. You keep trying until you get it right. 1,000 failures for one victory. No, talking about me fucking up, actually. Lucan was doing just fine.
Yeah.
Cannot appreciate the good moments without the bad.
I'm just teasing.
Goes haywire.
I blame mayonnaise. Whoa! Yeah, I guess I fucking slept on him wrong. What the fuck?
Luke, how'd you become a paladino? I'm curious.
Paladino?
Yeah.
Paladino.
Oh my god.
I didn't know you were Italian.
I'm not Italian.
He's so excited. I don't think he'd get paid back if it was an accident.
For me, it was a bit of a calling that I answered. More or less, I didn't even know I had the capability until a few years ago. More or less, I got a dream that I should come to Saphira and do a delivery to Saphira. Ended up at the Purple Lotus, and then once I discovered that was real.
Come to Saphira, I'd wake up, I will go back to sleep.
I had a drink there.
This must be something else. I hear about it
I had a drink
a lot.
there that awoke more of my capabilities, and I just continued to follow the dreams and follow the guides that had started appearing before me. And brought me to Aegis, and I've just been training
So you
and
were like
working ever
called
since.
from fate, causality itself to become
Nitro? No, you don't say.
Yeah. What's the baddest thing you've
More or less, yeah. It was a calling that I, it was a calling that I continued to answer, and now I'm here.
Not this time. Not this time.
He's so scared.
Cool.
You
He
won't
doesn't
shout
like
at
to
me.
admit. I know that he's terrified of
swear.
social interactions.
I'm sorry.
I'm so
What just happened? What did I miss?
I'm so sorry.
Lapsiding.
Oh dear.
He's dead.
Oh dear.
You fucking killed him.
I'm sorry.
You are not breaking me. Go on, I'm listening.
Similar to your... That was a whole
That's
meaning
cool.
to lapdog that Luthen said earlier.
Stop. Stop.
Go on.
Did you just say?
Don't laugh at me.
I was going to ask. How did Zok and Saga become cool? How did you retrieve your passion? How did fate fall into your lap?
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I got ditched here.
Bitched or ditched?
Got
Ditched.
I got dropped off to get a job, and yeah, here we are.
Oh, the D.
That works. Wow, I've never had a sister before.
Yeah.
Same as Manus.
You know. Seems like that would resolve
Less
many
Wait,
things
Manus
on
was
the
up here?
exact spot, but no, he dropped me off
Oh, he dropped you
to
off.
Onsen and was like,
I'm not gonna worry about
go
what I
find
just
a
heard.
job.
Because I don't think it was intentional, but here we are. Don't worry about it.
I didn't
Don't worry
hear what
about
you
it.
heard.
Then I suppose you and I have a
Yeah, I missed it too.
Then again, I have a dog in my ear.
I did make
So.
as you protect others.
So yeah, really interesting story on my part. Saga, what about you? I mean, I know it, but you say it.
Did you just, why did you not? That's a
Oh,
cat.
is it the cat thing? I don't know what the
That's the
dog one
cat.
is.
Nearby where I live,
I don't think the dogs have one.
heroes came and saved the town.
I showed up here to meet said heroes, and well, yeah, now I'm here.
Oh, like a classic. Your town is under attack by some evil, and then Aegis shows up.
Actually, no, I'm...
Just a lot of
It wasn't my town, but it.
I wouldn't do stuff to this
I am so able to tell. And they recruit you. Yo, Saga, cool. Zaki, yours was humble. But Saga.
He's rating your origin stories right now.
He really is.
Fucking sucks. Are you kidding me? I literally just said I got ditched here. I don't know how I could literally like. How do you shine that?
So are you more so asking Luthen if you how we got to Aegis, or are you asking more so of how did we get to where we are now?
Not just Aegis, your passion. Like how you, how like you're a cool sorceress. Are you a sorceress?
I mean, you said it, not me.
Not have anyone willing to
No way.
do something. Listen, when I said that.
Yeah, and how C4 became a badass pilot. How Alma became a undead spirit hound. Luca Paladin. Stuff like that.
They're not loaded.
I became as good as a pilot. It's actually even a weirder story of it all. But
Nitro's in cryostasis right now.
Oh, he beat your
Oh, thank God.
I never really was the best pilot. To be honest with you, I was always subpar at best, but I could follow instructions, which was good, considering who I worked for. But the aircrafts that they had me fly, they were test pilots, test flights. With aircrafts that did not meet safety standards. It's how I got addicted to coal. Constantly sitting next to a generator that's running it the entire time, you take in a good bit. Either my bones and stuff were going to start degrading and I was going to start dying, or, well, this. Over time, I started to, I don't know, feel more confident in the seat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Reactions were faster, I just picked up things easier. My muscle degradation even stopped, which started when I was about 20.
Everything kind of went uphill for me, outside of the addiction, which still kind of fucks with me today. I have an inhaler I keep on me. But, yeah, that was kind of...
You got ditched here? That's rough.
That kind of got me faster over time, and then after the crash, and then they brought me back to life, and the whole, like, oh, now you're corporate property, replacing my bones. It kind of did a little bit too, but...
The individual...
Like all of your bones?
No reason he found out
Not all of them, but a huge majority. Technically, my heart stopped during the crash, so whenever they brought me back, I find details of the clause. I became corporate property. So without my consent, they experimented. Replaced my femur, replaced some of my ribs, replaced some of the bones in my collarbone. So that way, whenever I get into a pilot seat, I can literally connect with the pilot seat, and it holds me in place a lot more.
I remember you saying, yeah, you can like connect to specific ships and machinery.
Yeah, I literally bolt in, and with a couple of things, you know, covering some of my lungs and stuff, I can take most G's most people can't. Breaking the sound barrier is kind of commonality.
C4. Do you have like a special suit when you plug in?
The superhero story I used to...
Never seen them before. Well, no, actually, I've seen them once before.
This is my pilot suit.
Oh, you're wearing it.
Yeah, it's got a cooling thing in there because, well, they did a lot of really improper surgeries, so I have a lot of things left over that look kind of like burns. Suit helps keep me cool, but it's also what I wear to help deal with a lot of the G's, space, breaking atmosphere. I have a helmet and everything, although I keep it in the aircraft, of course.
And getting scared shitless by Percy.
Okay, I don't mean...
That's a presence.
Is that how you ended?
What?
Is that just your previous story, or like you got your story?
Good morning. Good morning.
How I got here was a catastrophic implosion of reality.
I thought it was Nitro, and I had
Ferris, the Ferris
No.
Yes.
Don't call him a Ferris wheel.
Just a heads up, Uni has been giving out kisses. So they might ask you if you want one later.
What's a good nickname for him?
Oh, yeah,
trying
we
to
can
brainstorm.
I gave him a kiss.
Let's go kill each
Do you have a nickname for him? Okay.
For who? For Ferris? No, I don't have a nickname for Ferris.
For the simulator day.
Oof. Okay.
I hate these chairs.
These chairs.
Hope for the best. Why did I just see Zeke's circle going off?
If they would
Huh?
I was saying it with you, but I feel like it's gonna kind of go the similar way we've done it the past like 5 times.
Zeke throwing rocks. Dumb stop.
Did you train with somebody recently?
No.
Offense. I mean, that's how you learn, though. You get your ass
gonna
kicked.
be
That's
going
how we
with
learn.
some
That's how I
not the losing part. Like that.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean like
I'm done with my still getting my ass kicked.
You're gonna beam me.
You had
I'm gonna go,
cornflakes?
I
They're
could
probably all
shoot you
soggy.
once, and then-
Well, when you
Yeah,
hit me
they're
with range, I usually have to retaliate with, believe it or not, range.
He wanted cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like it's
Mm.
gonna just.
I want you to dial that back for a moment. Did you just say Mentos Crunch?
Cinnamon toast.
Yeah, cinnamon toast crunch.
I swear, no, this one right here. I heard you verbatim say Mentos.
No,
I
she
heard
said cinnamon.
Mentos Crunch.
She said cinnamon.
I guess I'm fucking deaf.
Hello, Z.
I
How's it
don't know what
going?
I just heard.
Soda that makes it blow
It's fine, C4. We understand you might never see the reason kids love the taste of
Yeah, I'm
cinnamon
getting
toast
this
crunch.
My foot's a little weird,
What
but
the?
like, I'm still getting this.
Is that a joke about me only having one eyeball?
Did he just say he's a health inspector? Oh
It did
boy.
finish that way. Now I understand that. Could have. Yeah. You know, he's the
He's a health inspector?
Yeah.
He's saying he's the health inspector now.
Also, thank you for not being on my blind side.
Luthen is.
Hang on.
Yeah, I figured as much. At least that
Hey,
I've seen all
Luthen!
these cool.
Hey, Luthen! Shut up!
Meanwhile, you're only making faces. Oh, nope, she stopped.
Feel hard. Yeah, he's smiling. Alright, it's fine. Almost fine. I know almost
She
there.
knows exactly what she's
I
doing.
was about to say, I can't say I've actually had the chance to speak to them. That's just like, like trying to train or something?
Open the box when you want to.
Oh.
I got you, thank you.
Oh, Luthen, yeah.
Elma, do you eat candy?
man, just
You
kinda
like
cut off from the
like
streets.
sweets?
Yeah, a kid we got off of the streets.
Yeah,
I can't consume. I'm sorry.
I don't like the implication.
Oh no, I apologize. For, you know. But you can look at the pretty box. The pretty colors. They're like little gemstones in a way.
Hmm.
If you have somebody that can eat them and they want to.
Considering the last time I saw someone's significant
Box.
other, I'm sorry I didn't tell you in advance.
Hmm.
I was kind of hoping you'll
I'm not sure if you'll want for sweets.
So nobody else does.
On occasion,
There's
yes.
a green tea flavored one, one's orange, one's lemon. Lemon one's a little sour, so do be careful.
Understood. I'll save these for later then.
I'm safe here. Don't worry about it. No one gonna do anything except
Candy?
Usher.
Oh no, you did.
Not feel
You've made more, or
That's a better
I
reason.
know this is the same badge. 167.
Alright, well, I'll keep turning my head.
That's
over.
quite a fair bit.
I mean, they're kind of empty calories, but you know, it'll make do.
oh, this is my familiar. His name is
find it
Uni.
very fortunate I have not encountered
I know. I wanted an offer.
It's fine. I have a feeling. Hey, Lupin. Here, think fast.
Huh.
That is a councilman, I think.
Huh, he was bigger a few minutes ago.
That girl tiny.
I still don't.
Yeah? Take a
I
picture
still
for
don't
him.
know how to react.
Hold on.
That was the presence I felt earlier.
No, you're good.
Oh.
What the fuck? I'm so sinister.
Does he have a booster seat?
He's a council.
I think he climbed up into it.
Be okay with it.
Bad. Here. There you go.
He
I'm
is,
sending that
yes.
to Manus. Yeah, I'm sending that to
He
Manus.
definitely has room for growth. Here's the rest of that box. There's 6 other colors in there. Different flavors of all figures.
Well, this went places.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, there you are.
What?
A wizard never reveals his secrets.
Is it reasons that Manus would know?
Kind of. In short, I was following these two
In short.
people, and I was offended by that, so I shrunk myself.
Oh, you shrunk yourself.
I'm gonna scrape my head on the ceiling when they were following
Yeah,
me.
you're doing right now.
Yes.
Why did you turn around like that?
Is it like,
Be sure to let him know.
is it granite or sugar?
I can tell him from you if you want.
You'll have to ask Lynn that. She's on the.
No, it's okay. He probably already knows.
Right, okay.
I wanted to text him or send it one of those candy emojis back.
I think it's actually.
Yeah, I mean, you can still text him if you want to.
They are hard. Don't
I'm sure he loves talking to you.
Wait, can you eat rocks?
No. What? Why?
That's not concerning. Anyway.
No, of course not.
Howdy. I had to tell Zoc because I let wind about our little plan and he immediately wanted all the information I could give him.
Yeah.
Is he here?
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
Cup him.
Let's try to find him if you'd like.
Yeah.
We would love to visit.
Are you gonna take the color?
I don't know what it means.
Excuse me?
Hmm.
We're gonna migrate to the
My
train.
family.
So if you eat rocks right now, you'll die.
I'll be there soon.
Hold on.
My family knows that too.
We have a pint-sized X-count
After winter.
the training as well.
Migration.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Feels like I haven't seen you in like forever. How you been?
Really just
Going up
not rain though. Rain's fine.
Yep,
But
I read that first one.
things have been my normal magic usually prevents that from too much to a
That can be good sometimes. I'm glad to see you.
Understood. Alright, I'm gonna.
Me too.
Reflect on things.
See you, Arden.
See ya.
Nothing but hot weapons.
See you later, Sakota. I'm
What
gonna
you
head home.
preparing for?
Definitely, yeah.
And
like
your hot
focus
stuff,
fires.
too.
whatever comes
Well, I
next.
mean, also, you know, that I had to go against that. It's
Something
chipped.
always
That's there's
Yeah.
always something
No, I feel you.
happening.
It's
So
easier
I
to
don't blame
convince
you.
of my armor by pulling it from the back to the front.
I'm gonna go to the trainer.
The whole thing
and my
making it-
body.
All right.
And my spirit.
Yes, but mine is automatic.
See you there in a second.
For this,
Yeah.
then.
I can also make them walk.
Oh, look at the 5 circles taught me that too.
Yes, but explosives.
True.
I
I
know
was
what
actually
book
just
this
pulling
is.
down pieces of the floor.
Oh, it is so there's the name is lost to me right now. I'd have to go back and grab the book from my room. There was this like ancient like samurai warrior who wrote a lot of scripture about how people should properly fight and stuff like that, and they basically took a lot of that and then updated it for the modern audience to read. And one of the things that he teaches is that there is always a path ahead, and one must have a open hand and a strong fist, always preparing for the journey ahead and the steps that are to follow. Spirits abound and focus to be had.
Inform thy friends whence thou returned. Wise words.
Do need
Alright. Perhaps I'd be interested in reading some of this book.
Yeah. Sure. I'm still going over parts of it. He actually teaches a lot about, well, some of it's a little bit out of date. It does cover a lot of Buddhist traditions, otherworldness and whatnot. But he also has a lot of really good lessons about like fighting as well. Yeah, of course. Like one of the things that's actually in there is about how whenever you're having a fight with someone, you should never run. Like in the confrontation, you know how people will like they'll run into each other and do jumps and all kinds of crazy stuff. In the confrontation, you should walk, take your time, and stay defensive. Countering and learning about your opponent and reading them, but never pushing yourself too far, because all you'll do is extend your body out, leaving yourself more open and more exhausted. Although you may not look like the most crazy and intense fighter, it's all about a survivalist standpoint, right? Because the victor is the one who's standing, not the one who did cool stuff, but now is on the ground, knocked out.
This makes sense. Yes. If you do not mind, I would very much like to read this.
Of course, I mean, it's a pretty wide out there book. I can see about just picking you up a copy.
I would not want you to have to go through such trouble for this much of the agency.
Oh, you're right. So much trouble spending $27.99 on a book. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I'll see if I got some time. I can pick it up off Amazon. Ain't a big deal.
Thank you.
Say thou name once more.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, sexy. That's
It's one of the lessons up there. It's all about spreading knowledge,
That is what
learning it where you can, but trading it in return. Anything you learn, you should give back as best you can.
Though it seems Penny has embraced it more than thou.
I have been thinking on something like this for some time.
I know I'm pretty.
Oh, what you mean?
Thou seems to have settled for as a reluctance, while Penny seems to have embraced it.
I believe you are familiar with
Penny definitely is the type to just run
this
with
strange
things, so that's
capability
understandable.
that I have.
Quite
Yes.
Yeah.
The punching and pushing things around.
One of our very
Mind power, some people call
But she does need something that the
I
office.
think I heard someone say psionic. I think? I could be dead wrong.
A
Okay.
few of us here
I'm
on
gonna
this
head to the
station
training room
and
just in case.
that work here have this type of gift. But
Feel free to converse with any
do
of the
not
agents.
know
Lots of
many,
different people.
and those I
right now
do
appear.
are, well, to be honest, either a bit crazy, or not people I would necessarily trust, or are not.
Hello.
They are also new to using these powers.
Greetings.
Many in turn come to me for advice.
We heard the
on
conversation earlier.
maintain themselves and how to wield these powers safely.
Almost forgot.
Of the purpose finding.
It's a lot of stress.
But young.
I also do not feel
Ah.
that I have mastered this.
I feel like there is still much for me to learn and much for me to master.
Everyone's definitely
May we
different.
inquire
Hmm.
as to
I
thou
am wanting
name?
to teach others, but also trying to
My name is Sariel.
guidance myself.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a difficult thing.
Yeah.
Greetings.
No, I feel you. I feel like every
Yeah,
day is
every
just a new game of just who am I gonna learn from? What are they gonna teach me? I don't want
It's
to
nice
bother
to
with
meet
the
you,
lessons I
Elegy.
already learned, but who specifically? Because
There's a
everyone
kindness
does
about
something different. I mean, my brain sometimes is literally overloading with the amount of information I'm getting in terms of Juno wrestling, Butch street throwing, Lions teaching me a
Might
lot about
we
karate.
ask thee a question?
Red Wine.
Working
Of
out at
course.
the gym, have you not?
I have been. I'm still losing, but that's okay.
What
I'm
is
learning a
thy
lot, right?
purpose?
And to be fair, I am punching up. I mean, going up against people like Ashura and whatnot. I've been told
My
that they're
purpose.
Is there any
surprised.
reason for living?
Oshiro-san, Butch-san, Juno-san, they are all very powerful, well-trained fighters at this point. So,
Yeah.
Now that is an
there's
interesting
any shame
question
in listening
indeed.
to them. If anything, I would hope that they would take
What is my
time to teach you
purpose?
how they do what they do, rather than simply
They have been.
Hmm.
It's just, after you spend like weeks and weeks learning, right? You want to put it to the test, right? The training, the practice.
I
you want
guess
it to mean something,
my
but then you fail.
purpose
And you're right, you learned a lot, and they have tons of
is to help
compliments for
those
you.
in need.
But still in the back of your mind, it's like, damn, I lost. Oh, yeah, cheers. But yeah, no, I do get you. And to be fair,
Is that
it's like the
your
little
reason
lessons,
for
though,
living?
like the ones that you don't think really would make that
Part
big a
of it.
difference. That just take that big jump. You know what I mean? Like you piece something together that's really simple, but just in your mind, for some reason, you were just like,
My
"Come on."
reason for living is, in part,
Perhaps,
my
though,
purpose.
so long as
But
one
also to
understands
hmm,
the repetition, repeating things a
Live.
thousand times, is one of the
There
important
are
pillars to mastery.
my siblings and I.
Yeah.
We
That's
well,
why they
do our
got me
best
on a
to
little
live
training
each
regimen
and every
where
day.
every morning I do the most basic
I see
things.
many people go up there and they fight. And sometimes I
You
stand and
find
watch
joy
it.
in this.
Some come in and they fight until they cannot
Yes.
fight anymore, and they do not practice. And
In
then
living.
they come in again and
Yes.
fight again and expect something to change.
Yeah. Well,
They have not taken the
I think
time
I'm
to
I would
starting.
ask thee another question.
Well, yeah, but I think I'm starting to get why, though. Like,
Wherefore do you wish to protect
we're
us?
all like coworkers,
We have
right?
encountered this
we're
answer
all
many
equals at the end of the
times
day.
among the folk
Even though you've been here longer than me, or they've been here longer than you, at the end of the day, we're still equals in terms of our job, the things that make us important. But when you go into the training arena, you kind of want to
I
prove
protect.
yourself. Like hey,
To give
this is
people the
what
chance
I
to
can do.
live
You know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up?
in places that they could not before.
Sorry for interrupting. Just came walking around
They could
It's
not
all good.
before.
I understand
Mhm.
completely. I have had this want to.
Whatever
prove
does that
myself
mean?
As,
There are those who
specifically
come from other worlds,
having
who
a job here and working along so many amazing
are forced out, chased away,
Yeah. I
broken,
might probably have to
hurting.
inform medical, but I actually
They
tried
come to
prove
my
myself
home.
with the Red Wilds about a week ago. I was in
A place
bad
of
shape.
shelter, of refuge,
Uh,
a place to
it was
live,
just a moment, like
and I offer that to
this
them.
dude, right? He's this he looks like a Roman, right? But he could like fly and do all kinds of crazy shit.
Wherefore
But like,
dost thou just do this?
I had this compliment someone gave me once that like it looked like I was down 1,000 times
Because it was offered to
but
me.
even though I would get up like a rickety machine, I still got back up. Not always in the best shape, but I always made sure to get myself back
By
up,
whom,
and I wanted to
if we
prove
may
that.
ask?
But went a little bit too far.
By
this
whom
time.
indeed?
They had to give me medical and a whole bunch of stuff, and I
Elysium.
made sure to stay away from Aegis for a day or two to be sure that like no one cooked up
I'm not
anything.
familiar
But
with that name.
This is the name of the world I
I
let you
don't know.
live.
When you get that
My
moment,
home.
you want it to mean something, but
Someone there.
you also have to remind
for this
yourself
purpose?
the world's always moving.
Yes.
You know, every one step that I take, the world's taken 3 steps forward. So I have to just take pride
What
in,
was
and
there?
I'm sure you understand it
That
too.
you chose to fight and to stand up for yourselves.
Yeah.
To find someone like me to
experience
take that place.
Yeah. To take that
And then
action
to help
step
me
forward, you know, that's what matters most.
fulfill it.
The only unfortunate part is, and my dad actually taught me this one, good people mean well,
why.
but they don't always end up
Though we
doing.
understand that it is enough.
But that's kind of the
for some.
point, you know. To do good in the world, you have to put yourself in front
What
of the
would
bad.
drive one
And sometimes it doesn't always mean we end up doing
to
too
make
good.
that their
But
purpose?
you try, and try again, try again, you try again. One day it just kind of clicks.
Conflict is still just conflict. It does not
In my
matter
case,
whether or not
being one who was...
it is something that should be avoided until it is necessary.
I was made unwelcome in another place.
I did learn a good bit though about fighting. It turns out fighting's actually not too much about conflicts half the time.
A
lot of the
place
sparring and
where
stuff that people do, it's just genuinely
not
friends
necessarily
excited
home for
to
me
throw hands
anymore.
with each other.
Sparring
You
is
know,
a bit
there's
different. I am talking violent conflict.
You were chased from your home.
To cause serious harm.
Yeah. Some people, it's just the only way they can communicate.
That's a way of putting it, yes.
This one dude I saw,
And
This has been
it was like
been
a
offered a chance to protect others from that
Well,
same
it's-
fate.
Yes.
I could have been that. It's kind of like piloting, right? You're in a metal machine
Is it
flying
worth
above the sky with weapons of mass destruction. Guns.
Is it
with
worth it to be
bullets the
where I am
size of
now?
most people's fingers. You have
Not
that
here
power.
in
No.
And at any point, you can
Not
just
that
aim where you
purpose.
want,
You have
fly
given
away.
yourself.
What are they gonna do? Most people
Is
don't
it
have
worth-
anti-air weapons and stuff. They're not ready for you. You have that power, and some people it just gets to you, and I feel it sometimes. But it's all
There are
about
days where I
holding
believe
it,
no.
You know, controlling it. You know, this.
Many
my
days
job
where I
is
do
to protect.
believe yes.
My job is not to kill. It's not true for everyone. Some people, it's their job to kill. But even that, it's.
Is that where happiness lies for you then?
I don't know. I get it. You know that urge, that feeling inside to
Happiness
just fight and kill, and the only
For
way
me
it feels like you could talk is to
lies in the
find
little
that other
things.
aircraft that can dance through the sky.
To make
with you.
someone smile.
But it's
To offer them
it's the
sanctuary.
acknowledgement that it's not right.
Peace.
People can
Kindness.
talk. They can communicate.
To offer
We shouldn't have
friendship
to have aircraft that fight.
where they once had none.
We should revel in the aircrafts that can
To share stories.
do stunts.
To learn. To grow.
Can take people places. Can
To be
help give
with
relief.
Can
aid.
my siblings.
That's what we should strive
That
for.
is happiness for me.
That's why I both love but hate my
only
aircraft.
with others? There is
Same
no
with my own
happiness
self.
for you
I'm
to
getting
find
better
in
at
your
fighting,
home?
which is great.
There
but
is.
also, I don't want to
My
have to
happiness.
You know.
If you're wanting to say happiness for myself. Going out into nature. Seeing the beautiful world around me. Hearing the heartbeat of nature. It's silent, it's strong.
You do more than that. You help people.
To read a good book and learn of another world.
I struggle with this.
Of a story within.
Not wanting to hurt people. But
That's where I think my happiness lies.
But sometimes I'm asked to. I did not join Aegis because I wanted to learn to
And
hurt
yet
people.
thou art here.
Not even
In a place where there is no life about.
This is a piece of shit job if you wanted to learn how to hurt people. Respectfully.
No, but sometimes.
I found this place interesting.
And I struggle with this. And this idea. What you were saying.
So many
about seeing
parallels to
people
what I do.
only knowing how to
And yet done in a different way.
Those who protect
talk through
others.
fighting.
Yes.
I struggle with this. I do not understand such a
a way of thinking, a way of being.
Where we came from.
Though I know
yeah.
some people who are
They
like
have a different name but serve similar purpose.
It is very
It
difficult
is.
To make the lands safe.
It's a perspective
For
you
those who wish
literally
peace upon
can't
the world.
understand because you weren't brought up in it. A coworker of mine that I used to have. He
Gifted with the capabilities.
was born
These folks.
right in the middle of war.
But they still
He wasn't born on the battlefield, but he was
Similar
born
to
during conflict. For him, every day his mom would go work at the mill, producing ammo
we
and
have
stuff
ever
like that.
wanted.
And he would go to a school where they'd give wartime
Thus far,
propaganda.
all we have asked but one.
When he turned 18,
Have
the
told
war was
us
over.
that they wish to protect us.
His dad
to
made it
make
home,
the place
probably missing a couple pieces, and his
And we
mom
wonder,
was
who
not in the best shape either,
are the
but
others who make that place
that's all he
dangerous?
knew. So what did he
is
do?
there?
Signed up for the military.
Would you know of any?
His entire life ready for it. Then he joined and was damn good. Damn good
Personally,
pilot.
no.
But they didn't need gunners. They didn't need dog pilots. They didn't
We
need
are
any of them.
hoping
They just
At some point
needed
we can
pilots
encounter
for, you know,
to ask why.
protection, right?
If they find
So
happiness
what
in
did he
what they
do?
do.
He searched for that validation.
Hmm.
I was born
We
for
seek
this. I
to know where
whole
lies
life
joy
prepared for it. It's what I was made
the
to
rest.
do. So eventually he joined
That's
the
a
same
heavy
corporation
question.
that I joined.
That is a heavy
And for
question.
him, every time you went on an operation
we
where
have
you
had
test piloted weapons and gear and equipment
from many
and destroyed and annihilated things that he was told were the enemy, he found pride in that. That's what I was made to do. And I've strived a million times over to get it, to understand
That is
it,
a
but I don't.
question for which there is
That's
no
an
singular
entire
answer.
lifetime that they lived. That they put themselves, not even put themselves through, that others put them through. And now for them,
we do not know if we can
that's just
accept
all
that.
they know. Which is why our job is that much more
Our
scary.
sister said something
I've had to
similar.
dogfight people like that before.
There was never
And
a
it's
single
terrifying.
answer.
For them, they dig and rip
For
through
the
the sky
question
like
she
it's
was
nothing
given
more than
to
just cloth, that they're just tearing
We
through it
found our
all like
way
it's just
to
a
a
game
different
to them.
question, though.
They don't care if a rocket
Earth.
misses, where does it land? They don't
Is there
care.
any
If they
purpose
fire the
to
bullets and there's a
living?
couple buildings nearby,
A
who
reason
cares?
for life.
Their focus is to take down the enemy. Whereas for
We
us,
wondered,
we care about those people, but we have
Where
to stop
is
those people.
happiness that all can find?
It's a dangerous gray line that sometimes when you want to stop them, you go overboard. You do too much.
We have not found such a place yet. We
It's
have heard
the
from many
ultimate
that they
game
believe
of control, but not
there
over
is
the
no
enemy,
answer.
over yourself. And you
we
can only do
must
that by finding that drive.
It is our purpose
For me,
to seek out that
it was the first time I got to fly a stunt plane.
You can find the
I flew
answer,
over everyone, and it looked
but each
exciting.
person will give you something
You know, they
different.
were smiling. Kids were throwing stuff in the sky. People were
One would
going
think
out. They
that
were shooting
many
little
have given
sparklers
us a
out and
similar
stuff. Everyone was having a time.
including yourself,
That's what
to
I
protect
want.
others.
I want to be able to fly
make a
over a
place
city
safe.
and see everyone smiling. But the only way
Your
to do that
circumstances are
is to
different,
make sure that city's
as they are
safe.
for many others.
Those people are safe. So whenever I'm
Which
fighting
makes us
in the
wonder,
sky,
who
whenever
is it
I'm
on the
fighting on
other
the
side
ground,
who
whenever
makes these
I'm
places dangerous?
terrified out of my mind, or going up against
It
an
cannot
enemy,
be all
worried that I might
mindless beasts
shoot, miss, destroy
and
something.
elements
I think back to
that
those
bring
smiling
danger.
faces, those reasons for doing
So
what
who is it?
and it just doesn't become a problem anymore. You know, my morals hold strong. They say stuff over the comms because they always find a fucking way to jack into the communications, but I don't hear it. I try to talk to them, but I know they won't listen, so I keep fighting. It's all learned through experience.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.
You ask what makes my home dangerous.
We ask who made thou home dangerous?
My people did. The elves of my homeworld do not take kindly to half-breeds. One such as me, I fall into that category. And so I was forced to leave. Or be killed. There
How
was
did this make thou feel?
How it makes me feel. Sad. Hurt. A bit of anger. For me, it means that I cannot easily return home. Elysion is home for me now. But to return to Lunai, that is different.
Of those places you have named, which do you consider home?
Both, to be honest.
How greedy.
Is it, though? Both are home for different reasons. Elysion is home because I made it home. I made it a home for not just myself, but for others. Others who are less fortunate. Those who find themselves in situations like mine. But Lunai is home for me. It still always will be. Even if I may not be welcomed in it.
Why would you consider a place you are no longer welcome home?
Couple reasons. My siblings being the main one.
Do they wish thou to return?
Some days. They more so worry for my safety more than anything. There are so precious few of us. We are family. And so family looks out for each other as best as they can. But they respect my decision. But also because Lunai is where I grew up.
Is that Lunai?
No.
We understand this is Earth.
Lunai is very, very far away. I can visit it whenever I want. And I do, on occasion, if anything to see my siblings. But I cannot stay for long, nor do I really choose to do so.
Because of your character.
And so, that is why I say I have two homes. For two different reasons.
Two different reasons. We have not a place we would call home. We are forever a traveler, seeking out answers.
That must be difficult, though, at times.
There was a time where loneliness was all we knew. But second chance. We understood that loneliness is not something to be cursed, but rather a state of being that had a time and place. One does not need to curse the world if they are lonely. I'd be willing to continue to travel.
Hey, Emo. I do like visiting places. I visited a few worlds before coming here. Seeing the different cultures, interacting with its peoples, learning from them. I do so on occasion when I have the time. Hope you had a good stream, Emo. Hi, Ames. Hi, Ames. Yes. Another world to visit, to learn from. I've heard of this world before through some of the travelers who come to my home, though I never visited it until recently.
It is an interesting place to travel. Many dangers therein.
Every world
and
has
many
its
folk
dangers.
who are just trying to survive. That is untrue. There are worlds that know no danger. That know only terrible beasts.
I see.
I would speak of them sometime in the future, though we will have to depart soon. It is late for us.
I will look forward to that then.
Oh.
I am one for enjoying stories.
Doth thou have one of these devices?
I do.
Yeah, I do not know how to use it that well, but if you would enjoy whatever it is they do here.
There you go.
Sariel.
Yes.
Oh, did you take ours? We don't actually know how to use it. We do keep a charge now. We have learned that.
Helps when you have a little bit of a, well, innate ability to charge it yourself.
We have no such magics. The magic we use is that is provided here. Good day then, or good night, Sariel.
And
traveler to other worlds.
Good night to you then,
Rest well.
LG. May we meet again soon.
Yes, of course. It would be a pleasure. After all, we have to tell you of a world that did find peace, and the terrible result therein.
Then I shall look forward to that. Hi, Ames. I hope you've been enjoying. You actually get to see me play the girl. It was actually nice getting to actually talk to May there. We've been trying to do that for a while. Elegy has known of Sariel for quite a while now.
If I don't laugh about it, I cry. Let me laugh.
thing I used to do as a kid. You'd like look up at like light chandeliers and stuff like that. Then you just load up your guns and.
Have you thought about throwing harder?
Then holster.
You shot at chandeliers.
Just throw it harder.
Not literally.
Or
Just
get something more
gun.
enchanted.
Would you prefer to have someone to actually spar against, Luke?
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good time.
Sure you want to do it normally or in the simulation?
Let's go with the simulation.
Probably for the best, because I would not want to tear into you too badly with my claws.
Listen, if we get the benefit of training agents' durability and your strength, and just seeing if you can get them through the wall.
So, how would you like to do this then?
I think that hurt a lot, and I wouldn't have any
Timer.
You know what? That means from weights, we would probably be like
Ring
the
outs
last one
or
Ashura, Hezekiah, Nitro, and then Evan.
what?
Hey man, if they can do 10, you can do 10 as well.
That is up to you.
Like absolutely, you can get a full 10-minute timer, but sure.
What do you mean more than a car? So is Nitro's kind of like a car.
10-minute timer, ring outs, or yields, or if the simulation gets too intense for Murray, and we'll go from there.
Skills and spells allowed, or do you want to just simply keep it to close combat?
Skills and spells. I always prefer to have my full kit if I can.
Very well.
He does do some holy. I am nothing most masculine than Nitro, however.
I'm right here. Wow.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, begin.
Wait, are you grounded? Is your skin grounded?
Oh my god, are they fighting?
Yeah. Ah. All right.
You're right. She is apparently a dragon. How about you, though? You're a little more twig than me.
I have my own advantages.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even immune.
Yeah. Yeah. Grab.
No.
Yeah.
Kick.
Yeah.
The actual state of being is that I live in an armor, kind of similar like him, but less futuristic.
Grab.
Like.
Grab and twist up.
Sword and board classic.
It is.
Yeah, I wasn't making fun of it. It's good shit.
I've used it before, a long time ago.
Sword is still defined as the greatest skill
Yeah. Yeah. Punch.
Doesn't mean you can take it.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've shot people? Like, I go like, oh yeah, this will penetrate. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't joke about it, but I could trade in my gun for a normal rifle.
I'm assuming this is a physical shield. Alright. She's just gonna grab into it and tear down as best as she can. Legs? Break. Yeah. 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 Pull your shield down. Yeah. 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 Take your time. Very well. Yeah. How well do you handle lightning, I wonder?
Never mind. She said most. Not all. I didn't. You want to be a pitcher?
Woo. Yeah.
What did you pick me, girl?
They asked who could handle lightning, and I said,
Imagine handling lightning.
fuck, shut up.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Grabs your arm as you swing back.
Yep.
Takes your sword. She's gonna take your sword and slam it down. And then break your arm. Ah.
You know, Lucas, my brain was having the same issue.
It might just be a me problem, bro.
Grabs. Kick. Yeah. Grab.
Kick.
was someone. I don't know. There was someone that was like, what you call deers?
She walked in for
Yeah.
like 2 seconds.
Kick. Throw.
Wait, you're doing it the wrong way.
Well, I would, but you know, I only claw hand. I have arthritis.
Might be if you don't get it. I'm adding stuff.
What do you mean? For my hands?
Grabs your leg, throws you down.
It pisses me off too. I don't project that.
No.
I think so. The time is at
30.
Who's dead?
He has the time. You're gonna have to give it like a little bit of like a, you have to say time.
Back. Legs. Back of your leg.
Shield down.
Everything alright over here?
Grab. Throws your shield down. Well struck.
No. I just conscripted him like less than 30 minutes ago.
Ow.
Good fight.
Good fight indeed.
Got me on my toes.
So did you. Getting past that is a little difficult with these.
Withering with
Indeed.
I have no clue what that means. But I'm gonna assume like that end was supposed to be like a fucking space station. What do you mean the technology? They said technology. You're surrounded by it. Why are you here? God, I fucking. Yeah, I think you do. Actually, the weird part about the cutout is like the most like technology I know is guns. You wanna know why? Like God, I don't ask why. I've never asked why. I can use it. I use it again. I don't need it.
Good magic. Still don't understand magic.
I'm not. This isn't a dragon. This is a
From afar, you would strike dread into me, a walking meat man.
From afar, you would think Ashra hungry.
That is on so many personal levels. I do not want to be distracted. Figuring that out.
She is Princess Oron from the north. Fine. Are you three's friends?
Out of curiosity, how did my lightning find you?
Still had the tingles from the simulation. I'm still fairly human. I'm still conductive.
Would you like me to soothe it away if you'd like?
No, I can handle anything. It's just, like I said, it's more just the phantom tingles.
Fair enough.
Thank you for the offer, though.
Of course.
Because I don't know too much about the big thing. Want me to go in?
For now, until I figure out after this first one. Afterwards, I'll see how many more I need.
They look important.
Indeed.
Multi-stage.
I'll be back.
I'll be here. Grab.
I think I overheard like princess or queen or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I suppose you're following, Luthen, yes. Okay, you're my +1.
Charles around?
I haven't seen him recently.
Do we have any other medics up?
Aside from me?
Yeah, aside from you and me.
I wouldn't know. The three of us are technically the only ones I'm aware of, personally, but...
Yeah, I'll stay up for a little bit longer, see if anyone else does train. Be on standby just in case.
I will have to leave shortly, but... Not shortly, but soon enough, at least. But I will stay for a time.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much my plan as well.
That was wonderful, hun. Very glad we finally got to do that.
See what peanut gallery is up to.
Gay? Just a little bit. Just kidding. A lot.
Ain't a big deal. You're welcome. What are they called?
I think you have unintentionally created a new favorite toy for a bunch of the kids. I am proficient in
There's a whole sea of aircraft they can pick up sometime. I'm sure they'll do a Google search and go from like wide to the crazy. I think we, like I said, we different types of aircraft and whatnot.
Now all I'm thinking is how many of these sleight of hand things. Can I get a drone? I could see.
feel weird sometimes.
That's why I just fly in the city, although now I have way too many regulation licenses because that's in corporation. And then airspace they own accordingly. Nightmare.
Doesn't mean so I stopped doing business. I'm not really one to hold grudges, but
Yeah, she's really nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Andrew, quit being a kiss. Never mind. You didn't hear anything.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Did you say bad word?
No, I said bad word.
Bad word. Banner on Twitch.
Why the hell are we twitching?
I don't know. Apparently that's what Auntie Aries used to have. Apparently she used to have something called a Twitch.
It's
I don't know.
What did like her neck twitch or eye twitch or something?
I don't know.
How are you adjusting
But
the
she would
things
often
up
make
here?
jokes saying that she banned someone from their Twitch.
Rather well.
Woman in our village, shake hands.
Still getting used to things, but it's going well.
Well, if you have any questions about some of the stranger technologies around here, I might be able to answer, but some of it's even beyond my knowledge.
For the most part, I've been able to figure things out.
Alright, that's good.
I shake a lot when I'm scared. Or when I'm having a panic attack.
Most people do.
Dr. Ader said I have mild anxiety. I'm getting better at it though. I'm not as scared as I used to be.
Damn, no reaction.
Wait, what? Huh? I wasn't paying.
Stone Cold.
What?
It's always good to be looks like it's good.
Good.
They poked your cheek.
Oh, I
You
used to
didn't
be
even
scared of a
react.
lot of things, but now I'm a little bit more confident.
Okay.
Bye.
No.
You're getting a little bit too much now. I'm doing a little bit too much now. That's going a little farther. I'm gonna start walking around calling you schnookums.
Yeah,
How have you been?
My honey bear sweetie pie.
There were times where I could barely leave Mom, though. I would always cling to her, so I was scared losing her.
Preheat oven to 375.
Oh my god.
Being brave isn't being without fear. It's having the fear and still overcoming it.
Great thing to call your significant other. Sugar, honey, flour, eggs. Preheat oven to 375.
What?
Bake for 30 minutes.
Why are you listing a cake recipe?
Do you need to go to the med bay or like I can get a checkup?
Andrew, are you having a stroke again? Put my pistol in stun mode.
Oh god, no, don't stun my boyfriend, please.
Don't tease me.
That would be very amusing.
Please don't stun my boyfriend. Please don't trank my boyfriend.
Please don't use the elephant trank. The
what?
The what?
I think.
You think? You think?
The tranquilizer. I've got different flavors of tranquilizer.
You have a strawberry
Flavors or
flavor.
dosage?
Flavors. There's the Happy Dreams tranquilizer, the ketamine, right? Yeah, ketamine. Then there's the carfentanil. And then there's the magic mix, which I have honestly no idea what it does yet.
Is
Wanna
there a
find out?
watermelon flavor?
I'm gonna have to pass, but I appreciate the offer.
No.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. No, now I have. Now I have. I love artificial watermelon flavor.
Oh my
Questionable
god.
source.
I'm questioning this entire relationship. I'm questioning this entire relationship.
No, this is a good thing. They can give you all the watermelon they don't want. The more watermelon for you.
It's
I
true.
could, but then
What do I
where's the
get
excitement in that?
Kisses.
Aw. It's like the relationship where someone doesn't like the pickles, so they give it to the person that they're dating that likes the pickles. Whenever they order a sandwich.
I fucking love pickles.
Pickles are good.
Am I wrong?
We're just gonna have to fight.
I
We're
can
gonna
send
fight
you to
over the
midday
pickles.
with a sample of the shrine.
They're
Can be
tight
fine.
Ravenous animals.
That's how poison tracks to life.
Just in the diner. Yeah, yeah.
Well, good thing I haven't tried it yet then.
Very good.
Work on some wrestling or something.
You might want to take the
Different kind of
test how
wrestling.
strong it is.
Were there any entertaining spars earlier?
Because if that's stronger than
Not that I know of. No, just the one that Luke and I did.
If it's stronger than carfentanil, it's fatal. Like the next step after horse drink is death. It's like permanent shrine.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe don't use it in case it is like stronger than that. You see, if it's on like one of those really big monsters, like from the Beastlands, then sure, fucking go for it.
Well, these two were having like a stare off.
Yeah, probably good against Fae too.
Let me see.
Dragons. It's magical, so.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's in his own little world there. Oh my god. He's really thinking hard about something. now he's really so conscious.
You can squint.
You can't tell what's
Where are we
happening
now?
under this.
I'm okay.
I can't squint, I don't have any visible eyes.
I know it is, but that doesn't mean.
That's why you just go, I'm squinting at you.
You just close your eyes, bro.
Okay.
You can't see anything.
I mean, that's what I have to do because you know, no one can really tell what I'm doing on the
Yeah.
Like most people don't know, I could be making silly faces at them.
Just put your hand underneath your chin.
There
we go. There we go.
Ah, there we go.
That's what I was going for. Yes.
You get your helmets.
Oh, philosopher Tiberius, what is your wisdom? A proper application of explosives makes for a fun time. That is a good knowledge.
Not the.
Because it leaves them
You're not wrong. Just something wasn't I was expecting.
Maintain your equipment at the proper scheduling? What do you... Yeah.
Do it again. Now squint. Yeah. Nice.
Why do I put up with your
I don't know. Why are you?
Me like that.
He's my friend.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Until he prints out a poster-sized version of it and puts it up in the room.
Just
Or
mount
above
the
the bed.
poster Tiberius above the bed.
Can we not? That's a little weird.
Find a key to his room. And a bunch of pictures of Tiberius.
I think that's a Hybris question, and I don't know.
Does Hybris have a sense of humor?
She does.
Believe it or not, yes.
But whenever
Alright.
she uses it, people get worried.
Well, we'll see.
For example, the times that she is purposely scared Curry.
Do you want that picture? I could, in fact, just hold it.
I mean,
Oh my god.
you don't really have to try to do that to you.
Alright, then move here. Move the fuck over.
Okay, but
Move the fuck over there.
Alright. Aww.
Oh, I'm
So
fucking
who's
sorry.
going to that
I'll fucking stop.
thing tomorrow?
That's it.
Not
I'm
I.
going. The Millennium.
You've lost boyfriend
Yeah, I'm
privileges.
planning on going. Sounds relaxing. Sounds nice.
I'm staying with Tibbs on his ship tonight.
That's fucked up.
I'll be doing half and half.
Okay.
I want to try getting
Andrew,
something
you
more
can come and
casual,
hang
but I
out.
won't
Playing
be
games until you find
doing
out that
so
Tiberius
much.
has posters of Angelo over his
I
shirt.
got swimwear and that'll be my plan.
God.
What the fuck?
Hey, husband. Thanks for letting me hang out with my girlfriend. Holy shit. I don't know what.
Why you guys always have to make things
that
weird?
Kind of just came out. That was kind of.
Did it? Mm-hmm.
Is it not weird?
I swear this didn't.
I'm just making it weirder.
Explain it all. Explain it all to me right
But
now.
no, I don't plan on going. I'm gonna be busy doing some stuff with my other job anyway.
Fair enough.
Good luck on that, Dad.
I'm gonna see if Sariel wants to go visiting someplace tomorrow. Maybe go visit that Orlando Soccer place I was nearby a while ago.
My weapon.
I was there the other day. It's quite nice.
I'm meaning to go back to Atlanta Soccer. I've been there once because Saya asked me to, because there was supposed to be like a thing that might have happened, and so that they had me there as like backup standby type of thing, and it was a nice
I
time.
go and hang out there from time to time. So
I'll
talk
remember it next
with people and so on. Meet up with friends.
I'm curious to see the place.
It's a nice place.
Oh my god,
it's a nice place.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Well-
I'm turning on, so I'm gonna
Oh
go
my god.
study in my room for a bit and then probably head to bed. So you'll have a good night.
See you around.
Take care.
Good night.
You win relationship.
Oh yeah,
no,
Mel,
Andrew's
I
winning
need
relationship right now. I need to
some
win
help
better.
fixing some stuff. Do you think you might be able to help with that? More specifically, my rifle.
Tibbs.
Sure.
Tibbs.
Hi, Percy.
He's
Hello.
conducting business.
Tibbs.
What kind of business?
Why?
Could I borrow your, well, not borrow your ship, you're gonna be on it, but can I borrow like a section of your ship tomorrow night?
Why?
Because I
Sections
wanna.
of your ship just come off.
No.
No.
Alright, you're gonna need to be a
Wanna
little.
borrow-
No, you need to be a little more specific.
I'm confused.
Is what you need to.
Fine, come here.
Oh,
We're gonna talk about it somewhere
I
else.
figured out how I can stay in here
Without
without
Andrew.
burning my eyes out.
Megan Aiden.
My helmet.
Wait,
That
what
doesn't
about
matter.
me?
Not one of the Power
Stay
Ranger
here.
helmets.
That's what about
What do you
it.
mean stay
No.
here?
I missed that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I
Have you never seen my
think
helmet?
Harper's scared of.
I think, Andrew, I think Harper's scared of Lady Warren.
What? No, keep me company.
I think your girlfriend is scared of the princess.
I'm scared of the princess.
I mean, that is, you know,
She's a
giant.
She's a fucking. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't know that, so that's another part to be scared of. She's a fucking princess, like actual royalty.
I don't want to crown princess, which means she's next to the line.
That's even worse.
It's simple. You just treat them with respect.
I was gonna say, why is that
Trying to
scary?
do. I've never done it before.
Look, as long as you don't say something just obviously offensive, you'll be fine.
See you around, Day.
That country is kind of friends of Aegis.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cool.
Yeah, see, she seems nice.
Yeah.
To be fair, most probably are actually quite nice, and when you get to know them.
Yeah. Probably. They're still very powerful people.
On that side of things.
Andrew, take this as like one of my very first days here.
Oh.
I talked to her and I gave her my business
You can
card.
check the fuck out.
What the fuck? Bigger balls than I do.
Oh, yeah. It's got the whole outfit.
Yeah, they're referred to as tits.
Yo!
Yeah, I don't remember that
Told
version of
ya.
Power Rangers.
That's
This is my
badass.
Yeah, it's my armor.
Alright. Everything's good.
What are you
Everything's
planning?
planned.
What are you planning?
Many things, many maniacal
Don't worry,
things that you couldn't even.
Okay, so
For once, it's
you
nothing
couldn't even
bad.
fucking imagine.
Yes.
what did you do to your rifle?
Oh, it still works. The spares that I used to fix this one, I'm trying to get one of those fixed.
So you need to get the parts first.
Tomorrow we're gonna go on
If you
Tiberius
pull
to
parts
ship.
off to fix the other one.
Well,
Yeah,
I should
that's
be the
why
one
I'm-
supply the parts.
That's why.
That's what I'm asking to do tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Although,
Is that what you do? I thought you were just cheating on me.
You're fine, I guess.
Whoa, damn.
Never mind, Tibbs. He has something to do tomorrow.
Think of a person who wanted to cheat.
Sad.
Oh yeah, I should have told you about that. That is tomorrow. You should try again like Monday.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time Monday. I go back to work.
Giant shark lady.
Yeah. I
Well,
go back to
then.
work and I go back to the industrial district. I can't really take more time off.
You also go back to not winning anymore.
No.
God fucking damn it.
I tried to say it anymore. I would like to not be stopped.
Well, I mean,
Damn,
depends
I'll just
what-
have to get
when
you an
that
extravagant
is.
present.
Are you sure you should be going back there? I heard it's dangerous right now.
Shut up.
Very
I might be wealthy, not that rich.
Before, I saw
Harper, are you
I
sure
hope
you
we
should
have
go
faith.
back? I heard it's dangerous right now.
I'm fine. Nothing's been fixed, nothing's been dealt with, but I need to get back to work. It's not very easy to commute from the industrial district and here every fucking day, and I'm needed.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just like
I
bring
have
it by later?
responsibilities
Val?
now.
I feel like you're a health.
You can do whatever you.
You
One of the
want-
rifles.
you
You want me to just bring it
want-
by and you can do whatever?
My
That's why I'm wearing this.
they'll
Alright,
take care
now
of me. I
the
promise
real
you they will.
question is I'm looking to get the
And looking that
incendiary and the electrical
Oh,
functions working again. That's what I'm really aiming for.
I'll be fine.
Did you find
Um,
a ship
I
that
trust them.
allows that?
I was more asking about, Sunday.
Maybe. Alright, yes.
Okay, yeah, I can replace that.
As long as I wear some eye protection, I won't have headaches.
Oh, because the bright. Okay, I see.
Yes.
Okay, no, this makes sense now.
I
I
was
see.
gonna make you dinner and then have it on Tiberius the ship.
Yeah, the other part of that was kind of something else.
While we
I
fly
can't
you,
believe
while
it,
we
you're
fly you
missing a
both to
dinner.
your favorite planet, at least in this solar system.
What planet is that?
Uranus.
Hopefully not our.
God damn it.
I was thinking more Saturn. I was thinking Saturn.
I thought it was Jupiter, but okay.
I was thinking Saturn.
I like Saturn because it has a big ring on
Flying
it.
around Uranus.
You're not supposed to say it out loud.
Yeah, so does Uranus.
Oh my god.
You see, Uranus is the one that has rings, right? Or is that Neptune?
Neptune has
Is Uranus a gas planet?
Neptune and
Yes.
Saturn.
It spins on its side.
And then we could go to Pluto. The little dwarf planet.
So are you saying Uranus is ass up?
What?
Face down.
Where's the cursed jar? And I'll explain when you're older.
She has big bank. Oh my
Flings a
god.
coin at your face.
Ow! Anyway. Yeah, that's what I was planning. So,
God.
you're missing out on that.
I deserve this.
Suffer.
Oh.
Okay. Fine. Nothing happened. Shut up.
Suffer. Suffer.
Who just hurt my kid?
No one did, Mom.
Penny run.
It was Andrew.
You said ow.
It was not me. What the fuck
was
is
Andrew.
wrong
It wasn't
with you?
Andrew.
I hate
Yes,
all
it
of
was.
this.
Andrew.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Andrew.
Yeah.
I almost believed them too.
I'm so sorry.
Right. I'm gonna go check.
Does it look smug?
C4. I haven't talked with him in a while. What?
It does kind of look smug.
Do I look smug?
Kind of.
No. You look like you have a helmet on.
Ha.
It kind of does. I didn't say it fully does.
It looks more like they're frowning.
Yeah, it's more
Disappointed, perhaps.
sad.
You're just constantly disappointed with existence and life and other creatures. And
You have
what are all
no
these?
idea.
Oh no! What are all these lesser life forms, anyways?
Not that fun.
Wait, did
Some
someone try
people,
the
though.
shovel?
Some
Did
people,
someone try
though.
the shovel? Oh no,
Some
that's
people.
not
You
the
feel like that way.
Some people.
I was
absolute dog shit.
about to say something so mean. I was about to say, like Andrew here. But I wasn't.
Oh.
Hey, I stopped myself. I wasn't
Yeah, but
going to
then
go
you
that
said
low.
it anyways,
I
didn't you?
was kind of expecting it.
Didn't you?
Honey.
Yeah, but that was an explanation. Because I couldn't say it.
You're an amazing person to me.
I haven't kicked your ass in a while.
Mwah.
You tricked up your sleeves?
Not really. Well, maybe. We'll see. Hey!
All you do is create more work for me.
Is it bad work?
Never mind. Business calls.
It's work.
You know,
Work is
always
work. Stop making work for her.
Hey, what are you doing?
apologies, Percy.
My lips are gonna get trapped at this point.
I'm not fighting him. Fuck that guy.
Maybe honey. Honey? Honey. Honey.
Fine, I'll be nice there.
Honey,
I won't, I won't say the 4, 5, 6, 7 no jokes that I can think of.
Sugar baby
Because
Sugar pie,
So
honey
I'm
bun.
gonna start calling
that's going with you guys.
fucking hubby.
Sonny, he's
Ooh,
literally
okay.
a saber.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Cookie Bear. And then me and Galdier get to be the one from like the third movie with the dinosaurs.
I know, asthma.
What? That's not fair. What the
Must be the last one of the season.
Must be the last one. We're gonna fucking spike a watermelon that we need. I fucking hate it here.
That man just wants to spike a watermelon. Someone get that man a watermelon to spike. Someone get that man a watermelon.
He's mad he's being compared.
What? Kind of slow. I think it's all those sweets you're eating.
Are you trying to piss him off?
Maybe.
He's not slow at all.
Gotta go quicker than that.
He is in fact very fast.
That's a fast.
What's his land speed record?
I don't know. Why would
Nah,
I?
How fast do cheetahs go?
Yeah.
They can move at least 30 fasts per hour.
30 fast.
Nah, I'd win.
Yeah. Starting to sound like Usher.
Sometimes you just need to go 30 fast an hour.
Sometimes you just.
Here, you want to watch me go to the end and back?
You want to see me do it again?
Ready,
You wanna
steady,
see
go.
me do it again? I'm glad we're all on the same page.
I'm gonna take my spot back over here.
They're huge.
The king returns to his throne.
I am
And by
not the
throne, I
Like,
mean
they can both change
space
sizes.
without a chair.
What the? What? Really?
We should get chairs in
Yeah.
here.
Huh. C4 fight Galdier. Do it, fight him. Fight Galdier.
he can hear you. You should scream it very loudly so you can also hear it.
You guys have a
Bye,
great night.
C4. Bye, C4.
Later, C4. We're starting to come up with a call sign for him.
C4.
Call him 4C. Just flip it.
Just the
Damn.
opposite.
I'm gonna take my leave as well. So, I don't
was
know
nice
who
seeing
else
you.
will be here for medical, but I'll leave that up to you, I guess, at that point. In case people want to
There's
do
plenty
anything.
around that can help.
Hmm. Anyways, see you all later. Good seeing you.
Good one.
Alrighty. That is going to be it from me today. It was enjoyable. I'm glad we got to finally have Elegy and Sariel meet. Alright. So... let me see if I can go send you all off too. You know, I don't get to raid this one often. All right. I am gonna go and send you all off to Sizzle. She is still going in there. Go give her love. The woman is incredibly talented and she's a fantastic role player. Go check her out and give her love. And I will see you all. There is the potential of a stream tomorrow for Orlando Saka. We shall see how Saya feels. If not, might just be a gaming stream. I don't know. We'll see what I feel up to doing. But yeah. Appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. See you all next time. Bye.